Hey there, fellow gun enthusiasts. Man, if there's one thing that never gets old in the gun world, it's the humble 22 LR rifle. That trusty sidekick for everything from teaching kids the ropes to nailing squirrels at 50 yards or just burning through cheap ammo on a lazy range day. And 2025, it's shaping up to be a killer year for rimfires, with manufacturers ditching the same old rehashes and rolling out fresh designs packed with lighter builds, smarter barrels, and features that make them more fun and precise than ever. We're talking sub-MOA tack drivers, modular stocks that fit like a glove, and suppressor-ready threads for that stealthy edge. Whether you're a newbie dialing in fundamentals or a seasoned shooter chasing groups tighter than a miser's wallet, this lineup's got something that'll spark your interest. Stick around as we break them down from the solid starters to the top dog. And hey, if this fires you up, give it a like and follow Survival Gear Showcase for more no-nonsense gear talk. Hammerli Force B1. Let's ease in with the Hammerli Force B1. Not the flashiest name on the block, but trust me, this one's sneaking up on rimfire diehards in 2025 like a quiet suppressor. Coming from folks with serious competitive shooting creds, it packs that high-end vibe into something approachable and wallet-friendly. Perfect if you want refinement without the headache of overcomplicated gadgets. At heart, it's a straight pull bolt action, ditching the usual lift and yank for a simple back and forth slide. Quicker follow-ups that feel almost European fancy, like sipping espresso while drilling targets. The modular synthetic stock's no slouch. It's sturdy without bulk, with adjustable length of pull to suit everyone. Barrel's a 20-inch cold hammer forged beauty, threaded for cans or brakes and free-floated to squeeze out sub-MOA groups at 50 yards, stretching to tight patterns beyond 100 with match ammo. Picatinny rails baked right in for easy optic mounts, no fumbling with rings, and the lightweight build keeps it nimble for woods walks or bench sessions. Detachable 10-round box mag feeds smooth, with metal guts that don't feel flimsy, and the Ambi mag release is a thoughtful nod to lefties. Around $450, it's that sweet spot where durability meets value. I've beat on budget rimfires that quit after a season, but this feels built to last. If you're after a 22 that blends speed, accuracy, and a touch of class for hunting or targets, the Force B1's a solid entry point that'll grow with you. Henry Small Game Rifle and Carbine. Shifting to something with that old-school charm, Henry Small Game Rifle and Carbine in 2025 prove you don't need bells and whistles to steal the show. Just solid craftsmanship that feels like a handshake from Grandpa's era. Henry's all about those classic levers, and this update polishes the action to run cleaner and faster. No wobbles or hitches like on knockoffs I've ditched over the years. Whether you're easing it slow for precision or cranking quick for rabbits, it's butter. Barrel options hit the spot. 20-inch octagonal on the rifle for that balanced swing, or 16.5-inch on the carbine for tighter spots. Both blued steel with upgraded Skinner peep sights that snap crisp pictures on small game. Way better than basic buckhorns for those 50-yard squirrel pops. American walnut stock and foreign scream quality, with checkering for grip and a smooth finish that shoulders like an old friend. A bit heavier, sure, but that heft steadies you in the field. Tubular mag loads reliably, slower than boxes, but no loose parts to lose in the brush. And it's fed flawlessly in my experience with everything from bulk packs to subsonics. At $600, it's not entry-level, but for the heirloom feel and dependability, it's a steal for lever fans or hunters who want tradition with a tweak. Picture trekking through fall woods, levers cycling like clockwork. This one's for those moments when simple wins. Bergara BMRX. Now, if precision's your poison, Bergara BMRX steps up in 2025 as the bolt action that treats BMRX like centerfire royalty, building on their long-range rep without pricing out the average Joe. That carbon fiber barrel, 16 or 18 inch, threaded for suppressors, shaves weight while killing flex and heat issues, leading to laser-like consistency. And this delivers sub-MOA at 50 to 100 yards with SK match or Ely. Actions tuned short throw with crisp lockup, feeling more like a comp rifle than a plinker, and it's Remington 700 compatible for triggers and bases, endless upgrades without a Smith. Detachable mags, 5 and 10 round, lock solid, no feed drama, and the skeletonized stock adjusts for LOP and comb, dialing in that perfect weld for bench rest or NRL 22. Flat forn rests steady on bags, with sling points for field carry. Around $850 puts it in premium territory, but for training that mirrors your big bore rigs or competing where every 10th counts, it's worth it. I've used Bergara bolts for cross-training, saving ammo bucks while honing form. This BMRX amps that up, making rimfire feel serious without the snobbery. Tikka T1X. Tikka's T1X 22 LR has been a sleeper hit, and the 2025 refinements keep it climbing for folks who crave that centerfire polish in a rimfire wrapper. Think of it as the little brother to the T3X, with the same silky bolt throw that spoils you rotten. No gritty feel here. It's smooth for bench precision or field snaps, changing how handles from toy to tool. 20-inch cold hammer forged barrels threaded, a tad heavier for heat soak and accuracy. Sub-MOA at 50-plus yards is the norm with Lapua. Synthetic stocks rigid with a vertical grip and thick pad for control, checkered where it counts. And T3X compatible for swaps to chassis or triggers if you chase perfection. Mag system's rugged, easy load, and the whole package screams longevity. $700 buys balance that scales with your skills, from plinking to NRL 22. If reliability and tolerances matter in your 20-second game, this one's a keeper that punches way above. Winchester Expert. Speaking of value plays, Winchester Expert 22 LR in 2025 nails that lightweight champ vibe at just 4.5 pounds unloaded. Ideal for kids, long hikes, or anyone who hates lugging bricks through the brush. But don't mistake light for flimsy. The polymer stock's tough with textured grips and a palm swell that fits your hand like it was molded there, making extended sessions comfy. Bolt action short and slick, locking positive without slop, and the adjustable trigger, 3 to 5 pounds, breaks crisp, better than most in this bracket. 18-inch button-rifled barrel with target crown handles, everything from bulk to HV ammo, threading ready for extras, and it prints 1-inch groups at 50-yard stock. Tighten with match loads for sub-inch fun. Integrated Picatinny makes scoping a breeze. No extra hassle. And those 10-round rotary mags drop free. Easy to thumb in rounds even with cold fingers. At $320 to $350, it's a budget beast that outperforms pricier plinkers. If low-maintenance accuracy for training or trails is your jam, this expert delivers without drama. Heckler and Koch G36. All right, for the tactical crowd, Heckler and Koch G36 22 LR drops in 2025 like a mini operator's dream, shrinking the iconic platform into rimfire fun without skimping on the mil-spec feel. That carry handle with sights, folding skeleton stock, and aggressive lines. Spot-on replica, but built tough with polymer and steel reinforcements that hold up to abuse. Blowback semi-auto cycles smooth on standard or HV ammo. Reliable through marathon sessions where lesser 22s foul up. Triggers clean at 5 pounds for rapid plinking, and the 22-round mag mimics 5.56 profiles, clicking in solid with no hiccups, even in high-cap rimfire's finicky world. Ambi safety, monolithic rails for lights or dots. And that 16.5-inch barrel spit 1-inch groups at 50. Not bench rest, but tactical, accurate for steel or cans. Around $599 to $650, It's niche but addictive for HK collectors or anyone wanting 22 that feels like Spec Ops training. Picture backyard drills mimicking your AR, minimal recoil, max grins. This one's a conversation starter that shoots as good as it looks. Springfield Armory Model 2020 Rimfire Classic. Springfield's Model 2020 Rimfire Classic brings that heirloom polish to 22 in 2025, a bolt action beauty that's all about craftsmanship without the entry-level shortcuts. Walnut stocks gorgeously finished, classic or checkered, with tight inletting that shoulders balanced, a smidge heavier for stability, free-floated 20-inch cold hammer forged barrels threaded, guaranteeing sub-MOA, often 0.5 inch at 50 with match ammo like federal gold medal, and the 60-degree bolt throws smooth for quick cycles under scopes. Adjustable Gen 2 trigger snaps at 3.5 pounds creep-free, and it's 700 style for upgrades, plus Ruger 10/22 mag compatibility opens endless options. At $699 to $800, it's centerfire quality in rimfire form, perfect for targets, training, or collections where looks match performance. If you want a 22 that feels premium and drills tacks right out of the box, this classic's your refined pick. Ruger 10/22 carbon fiber. Topping the heap, Ruger 10/22 carbon fiber in 2025 tweaks the legend without messing with its soul. That blowback semi-auto reliability stays rock solid, but the tensioned carbon fiber barrel trims weight while locking in rigidity for consistent hits. Lighter front-end swings quicker, cutting fatigue on long plinks or hunts, as I've felt comparing it to stock 10/22s on all-day squirrel chases. Refined bolt and recoil spring eat any ammo clean, from bulk to premium, and the synthetic stocks textured with MLOK for bipods or slings. No mods needed. Classic 10-round rotary mags still king for ease and aftermarket floods, making customization a breeze. Pulling 1-inch groups at 50 yards effortless, it's nimble yet steady. $499 to $550 buys an upgraded icon for newbies, collectors, or fans wanting fresh without reinventing the wheel. This one's the talk of 2025 for good reason. It honors the past while eyeing the future. Whew, that's the full scoop on these 2025 22 LR standouts. From the Hammerli Force B1 straight pull speed to Ruger's Carbon Evolution, each brings something fresh to keep rimfire exciting. Which one's calling your name? And what'll you chase with it? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like if this helped, and follow Survival Gear Showcase for more gear gems. Catch you next time.